Hey guys, if you like the content, please make sure to subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell to receive the latest update on my new videos. Hey, what's up everyone, it's KzFox here. Today I have a Raz gameplay to share with you guys. I think Raz might be the harder mage than Tulin right now, just because Raz is not that forgiving. Tulin had 3 dashes, and if you make a mistake of jumping into a teamfight too early, you can still use your dash to get out of it. And people will have a hard time to chase you down because your S2H is going to have a much longer distance. Unlike Raz have to use one skill each time he uses his passive, and his skills can be interrupted. So I think overall Raz is a harder mage to play, maybe the hardest. And over here you can see this time we're laning against Kali. This Kali is actually pretty good. She's doing what she's supposed to do just by playing passive level 1 and trying to clear the wave. And Raz is not supposed to out-clear Kali in a way, but I know that after you clear the wave, she's going to rotate, so I'm just going to match that rotation. And over here you can see our Arden was trying to steal their blue early on, and we actually didn't. He wasn't able to steal that blue, and so I was going to help him, but nothing happened. So we're just going to come back mid and try to clear the wave. Kali is really strong before level 4. With her shield, with her passive, she can do a lot of damage, like ADC. I think she has more damage than ADC before level 4. So you can see that their Batman is not going back to jungle. He's level 2 only, and he's trying to make a gank at the bottom side. He's not supposed to be here, but you can see that our teammate all fought him, and they all died for it. But I was able to flicker over, and that was a nice flicker, I think, to get the kill onto that Batman. So after this, I'm just going to try to stay bottom and try to clear the wave. And this Batman is playing super weird this game. You will see that he has been focusing on ganking this whole early game really much, and not farming his jungle at all pretty much. And he will just keep on ganking our top lane ADC, which could be the right thing to do for him, but at the same time he just looks to farm, and his teammate is going to make sure that they can do the damage late game. He's just trying to make his teammate really strong into the late game. You can see here, we're just getting chased down by the enemy team. Varus came down here, and you can see the Batman is all the way really deep into our second tier tower. So I think I could probably live over there if I use my S1 first, but I was afraid of using my S1 into the wall, like dashing into the wall. So that's why I didn't use it. I wanted to slow them down before I use my passive jump away, but that failed. But it's okay. We got 2 kills early on. It's already 3-7. It's quite a lot of kills for this early into the game. It's before 3 minutes, and so it's a lot of kills for this game. Both teams are fighting really hard early on, and you can see the Kali with double buff, red and blue buff is super strong. She can do poke damage. Each passive she has is going to trigger that red buff, so it gives extra slow effect, and it burns you for extra damage. So it is very good for her to have that double buff early on. You can see our ADC died at the top for the second time over here, but there's nothing we can do to help. We're just going to clear our wave. Our jungler is at the bottom. We'll either go top to cover the wave now, or try to go bottom side to gank. Unfortunately, we have a bottom support to cover the top wave, so we're gonna go to the bottom. And Kali was just happen to be here, so I'm just going to try to solo kill Kali over here, because I think she already used her sprint, I believe, early on. So I was able to kill her with each my skill use. I have a auto attack in between, so I was able to reset my passive just by using my auto attack once. With each skill is going to reset my attack animation, so it's going to basically just make me attack faster. And you can see that Kali is 4-1-2, 4 kills, 1 death, and 2 assists. She has the most amount of gold on her team. So what we can do here, because Kali went towards top, she just showed herself on top. We can just try to clear the mid wave and then rotate afterwards. Make sure to ping your teammate to go back. They killed Kali successfully, and we just going to wait for them. Try to maybe see get a gank off here. You can see use my full combo. I was able to kill Batman, and so that was a pretty good roam by me. Kali lost the whole mid wave because of that. And what she can do, what she could have done better is to clear the wave before she rotate to top to help, because she has such faster clear speed than Raz. That's one thing Raz is really weak of. If you don't, he can't really contest to clear the wave if you have someone on the wave. This was something I did really dangerous. If Aram had ult over there, I could be dead already with that morning damage. So that was really risky thing to do. So I did it really fast to make sure that she doesn't really react to my play. So she may not have ult over there either. So what this Kali could have done better is just try to clear mid wave. Over here we can see Kali showed at top again, and she's just going to lose this mid wave again. They got the kill onto our ADC top lane again, and then over here she lost her top tower. What it means is that right now the right thing for our ADC to do is either she go to the bottom side and tell this Arden to switch lane with her, or she just come mid and then defend the top wave, really play towards the top lane really passively. She can't really go beyond the second tier tower to try to clear that wave because of the existence of that Batman. The Batman can just focus her down without the help of our bottom supporting our Tao, so it's just really hard for Tao to play now. And over here I have to go to top to cover her lane because the wave is just collapsing under the tower, and we see that Batman was coming towards top, so we're gonna play it safe. I know the Batman was going to be around here, so they are trying to fight over mid, and our Tao died again. I was trying to peel for her, but unfortunately I missed my ult over here. But Beldam hit a nice ult, and we're just trying to clean up the fight afterwards. They just happen to have a Rum as either support, so which is pretty annoying because she can just lock someone down when we try to go in. She can lock Zeo down, she can lock Arden down. It's just really annoying for her to use ult on someone that you can't move afterwards. And over here I have flickers, so I was getting ready to make a play, but they were just going left and right. Left and right is so hard for me to aim my skill over there, so I didn't really find an opening for me to go in. If I have jumping over there, I could just use my ult to kill Kali along with their Aram if she doesn't have ult over there. But that's fine, we still have flicker right now. You can see over here our ADC top lane was trying to clear the way without the support protection, and she went too far beyond her second tier tower, so which gives the enemy team such a good time to catch her out over there. So unlike anything I said earlier, she picked the worst decision ever to try to clear that wave. So over here Aram was poked really low, that's why she didn't use her ultimate. Because she was super low. Unfortunately I missed my second skill again. Otherwise I could just kill that Aram really easy. But because we shouldn't really fight towards top at the first place, because we already lost our EDC at top lane, any fight we start towards top, which means that if we're ever gonna fight towards top over there, we're just going to be outnumbered. So Cal missed her out. I think she's really scared to go out now and try to clear the wave because the enemy can just gank her really easy, and she already died 5 to 6 times. So right now we can't really go out of mid try to clear wave because there's no vision on the side, and their their Batman is missing on the map, so we have to play very safe. But because we know they took the dragon, we can just take the risk and come over to the right side to try to camp them over here. And over here you can see our EDC died again. She made a really bad decision. And when I try to jump on Varus, you can see that I was trying to stick to the Varus. I was trying to get really close to her so I don't get hit by her passive, which is going to regen a lot of HP for her if she hit her passive onto anyone. So that's a good way to dodge the damage while not giving her any HP back. So we were able to kill her, catch her rotation off. So that was really good, but we lost our top second tier tower again because ADC died top again. She overextended once again. Um, so nothing you can do really over there. It just you have to. It's really hard for Raz to carry solo queue like I usually do on Tulin. As Raz, I think the reason that makes Raz the hardest mage to play is that you can't use your skills too early. Once you see your target towards the team fight, you have to wait for the right moment to jump in. Before that, it's all just pretty much poke. And one more thing you can do in team fight, and here you can see Batman killed our ADC again because her bad positioning. At this point at stage, we can't really help our ADC to farm anymore, so we're just going to focus on shutting them down. I use my ult over the wall so that Aram can't really ult me, and when Aram is really low, she can't really use ult on her anyway because she will lose the same amount of HP, same percentage of the HP as the one she's ulting. So when she's low, when she has less HP than you, it's harder for her to ult onto you. So like I was saying, Raz might be the hardest mage to play because once he goes in, use his skill kit, use his S1 or ultimate to go in, he would just be the squishy target for the enemy team to pick on. It's really easy for the enemy team to kill him after that. So over here you can see me just camping towards their bottom side, trying to find a target, but because the whole enemy team is towards top, this should be a pretty easy Darkster to take. And one more tip for you guys: when you play Baudum as support or Baudum side lane, he's really tanky right now because they have buff Darkster armor and everything damage. I think Baudum can be one of the few heroes that's just going to be really effective at tanking the Darkster damage. And over here we're just going to hug towards bottom side because we are not going to gain any vision towards top, and we see Batman just showed himself over here, so we're just trying to camp over here, and you can see I land him at S2 just before he goes invisible, and actually got a kill while he is invisible. I think that was pretty sick play. So once I land my S2, I just go in onto the Batman, assuming that he's in that position towards where my boomstick triggered. So I think that was a pretty good turning point after we took our Darkster. The enemy team did make a mistake of rotating towards top as a 4-man when they didn't need to, and they gave us complete control over at the bottom side, so which is pretty good for us. And over here you can see I just killed Varus. So like I said earlier, you can see me just trying to poke really before I go in. Because they have an Aram, I have to play super extra cautious to be able to live through team fight and do more damage that way, because Raz doesn't even use mana. The longer you survive in a team fight, the more damage it's going to do with your S2 for sure. So your main job is to survive, and over here you can see Outgoing is doing a very good job. He's taking the wave beyond the river. He's trying to pressure that lane, so the enemy team has to answer. And when they're ganking him, he's just literally using his ultimate to dash back and try to create space for us for a gank. And over here you can see me. I was using my S1 along with my flicker. That's something I've mentioned earlier in my video. Something we can do. I tried to jump on the Morin, but I think Morin pre-aimed his flicker, so he was able to actually dodge my S1 flicker and just dashed away. But I was able to kill her on the tower. So there was a lot of action, and the enemy team did end up surrender because after we won that fight, we can pretty much just end the game right there because we have a wave. So this game started out pretty tough. We had a feeding ADC, and we had to carry her for the remainder of the game. She had died 7 or 6 times, I believe, and so this was a really pretty good Raz game for me, even though I didn't do the same amount of damage. But this is how you're supposed to play Raz. You're just supposed to poke a lot and try to find the right time to go in. So over there you can just see being the MVP of the team. So I hope you guys have enjoyed watching this video, and I will see you next time.